All right, this is for immunity. The first item you are looking for is a hard candy wrapped in gold wrapper. You must do the army crawl. Survivors ready? Go!
Right now, the final 8 contestants are competing in their 3rd individual immunity challenge. It is an army crawl challenge.
All right, Austin seems to have already grabbed a hard candy.
On go, the players must perform the army crawl across the field while looking for specific items that are hidden in the grass. Once they've found that item, they must head back to the starting line. The last person to reach the starting line is eliminated from the challenge. The player that retrieves all specified items at the end of the challenge wins immunity.
Let's just call it. It's pointless anyways, I'm not gonna...
Jerry, we have a forfeit?
My knees are too screwed up anyways, it's fine.
All right, Devin forfeits. That means Luke automatically makes it to the next round. Good job, boys.
Of the 7 players still remaining in this challenge, nobody needs immunity more than Austin, whose closest ally, Garrett, went home in the previous tribal council.
6th person voted out of Survivor, the Battle of BC, and the 2nd member of the jury is Garrett.
In what is perhaps the biggest move of the season, Devin, knowing that his entire game was completely dependent on the outcome of tribal council, joined forces with the 2 Americans, Amos and Jessica, in order to seize control away from Austin.
Americans are good at getting revenge.
Don't fuck with Americans, bitch.
They accomplished this magnificent move with the help of Raymond, who shockingly went against his bro alliance with Luke, proving that even he could set aside his longtime rivalry with Jessica for the betterment of his own game.
We actually just played a game, like a mind game, and I schooled everyone there.
And now, with only 4 people remaining in this immunity challenge, Raymond's future is about to get even brighter.
We're sitting down right now. Down. Yeah, right. I want to vote for you. All right, there you go. All right. Yeah, all right. Okay, we all forfeit. I forfeit.
All 3 of you forfeit. Yeah. Okay, Raymond wins immunity.
Despite needing immunity, Austin has agreed to forfeit the immunity challenge to Raymond. Was this a good move by Austin, handing power over to a player who had just stabbed him in the back?
Raymond's decided to play now. I'm still in this game. Don't forget me yet.
How will the Americans, Jessica and Amos, deal with this round, knowing that Austin is now full-blown targeting them?
I really don't think I have to influence anything. I think people are pretty set on Austin going home, which is fine with me. Like, I'm fine with it. Like, bye, bitch.
And can the more under-the-radar players like Natasha and Maddie find a way to slip to the very end?
Someone told me that Garrett was the one who voted for me. I feel as though it was a very euphoric, out-of-body experience when time stopped still.
The competition has been blown wide open, but remember, in the game of Survivor, absolutely anything can happen.
4 tribal councils, 13 votes, 7 didn't count. This American bitch won't die. Like, get used to it. Like, I'm the girl that lived.
8 remain. Who will be voted out next?
we just did the RV crawl challenge. To be honest, I'm still really tired from it, but decided to go up on this tree for a nice view. It feels great. My first individual immunity challenge. Feels good to be safe. Right now, the game plan would just be to take out either Austin, Natasha, or Luke. Seems like they're together. But yeah, it feels great to win. It ensures that I won't be going home. Other than that, I'm just going to be enjoying the tribal council, worry-free.
I'm just gonna walk around by myself. You guys talk about it.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna go back to the
Actually, let's split up. Can I talk about the chess? Is that okay?
Yeah.
I'm still kind of processing what just happened. I want to give a title to what just happened at this last tribal council. It should be called Devin's Circus. And let me just be clear. Do not try this at home, kids. If you're watching this, do not try anything I just did at home. And by home, I mean any Survivor game ever. It was an extremely ill-conceived idea that I just wanted to swing for the home run and blindside Austin.
Where are you and Amos is at? Because when we talked to Amos, he said that he didn't want, that he was on board to vote Austin, just because he didn't want to finish like below Austin this season.
Yeah, I know what you mean that.
But, and I don't want to be too results-oriented about this, but if you look at the results, if you look at what happened, I basically just got everything I wanted. I got Austin's #1 ally, Garrett, out of this game. I burned his idol, and I burned Amos's idol. In a way, it couldn't have gone better unless I'd gotten out Austin. So, in a way, I don't know what to think of this move. It was so poorly executed, it was so sloppy and reckless, but I think it was guided by enough of the right principles that it worked in a crazy way.
I don't have a reason to not trust you, so I should not let you down. I think as long as Luke is the other half to go, not necessarily now, but I'll feel better.
I mean, you can probably tell how I'm feeling about Luke at this moment if that's legit.
Yeah.
And Natasha, so right there. That's like final five.
I already feel like I'm in a good position now that I've gotten Garrett out and crippled Austin. But if I were just to get Austin out, it would be unbelievable. I would be in such a good position. I think I have the votes with Jessica and Amos. I have Raymond, and I think I can get Maddie back in the fold. That's 5 out of 8. So, in a way, I don't really need Luke or Natasha.
So I was heading over to the bench area and stuff, and suddenly Austin just says, "Go away, Natasha." Like, it's just a game, but you shouldn't like treat anyone like that. Yeah.
I think for this next one, I think it's a coin toss. In terms of who I'll vote for at tribal council, I'm still up in the air. I'm thinking either Jessica or Austin right now.
I feel ridiculously calm about everything, and I don't know why, which I think is pretty cool, and it could be because of my past of having to compartmentalize a lot of things.
I will just continue to keep my ears and eyes open. And yeah.
Okay, if you vote on this, you could vote Jess. I would vote Jess. Raymond would vote Jess. And who's the last person? Raymond, Luke, Natasha would vote Jess. That's 4 on Jess. That's 1 on Amos. The other 3 votes go to me. I overplayed too much scenarios. I'm still lucky to be here. They're all gunning for me, I feel like. I don't know. I'm just kind of upset about everything, actually, because I was playing such a good game, and I know I was going to win if I made it to the end. I bet you all those players will watch the game again and see how I played and then how I was the best player until this point. Just doing this a bit. Oh, please. I'm begging you. If I go out, I go out, and I'm happy where I finished, but I'm not a sore loser. But I ain't voting for those 3. So I respect all the players here. They played really good games, but my game's the best, obviously.
What's up with you, Luke and Natasha?
Me, Luke and Natasha? Wait, in that circle thing?
No, like in that circle.
The 3?
Yeah.
No. 100%. Dude, I just threw the challenge for all of them.
Before, so
dude, honestly, I'm thinking it's you 3. I'm the 4th one.
After the challenge, Austin just approached me asking if it's Jess. I played along saying yeah, and now the other two, Natasha and Luke, ask me if it's just. Quite honestly, I don't trust those three, especially not Natasha or Austin, and Luke now. Luke, you're dismantled from the boy band.
Yeah, I know. I figured.
Be sure that it's fresh, right?
To vote me?
No.
Oh, yeah. I know, I like Austin.
Because they try to convince Maddie, but I told Maddie with Austin too. Okay, I just want to let you know that you're the target, which is pretty obvious by now.
How many votes am I getting? 3?
I
Told you I was getting 3 votes. 3.
But just make sure you don't know what I said.
Yeah, he told me. Because he thinks it's him.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Jessica should have been out long ago. And I know in the past, I've said that I hated you. But you're a straight gangster, man. Like, honestly, no, you're awesome. The hate's gone. Don't worry about it. But yeah, right now, I think I do have the trust of the American. I might go with them to the final 3 because I know people will vote for me, the Canadian. But I'm still on the edge of things. Right now, I'm just gonna stick with my gut, and go with the boy band for sure. Let's hope everything goes well.
Hey guys. I'm like the kid that nobody wants to play with at school. It's fine. Actually, this past immunity challenge for me didn't feel as stressful as the other ones. Most people think I'm crazy for saying that, but I mean, it's like if I don't get votes, something's gone desperately wrong. So I think the more tribal councils I go to, the easier I feel, which is really backwards, but it's become a norm for me. I don't have, well, besides you obviously, but I don't have any other person. I don't have a Canadian friend yet I can trust. So whatever you want is what I'm going with. Gone to 4 tribal councils, have received 13 votes, and 7 of them have been negated. So actually, I've only gotten 6 votes technically. I'm just gonna stick to my plan I've been doing this whole merge and not try to look like I'm scrambling any harder than I am, or try not to make it a bigger target on my back. So.
Like if I don't have anything to tell you, it's a good thing. That means the plan's still.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, okay.
So if you don't talk to me, it's still Austin. But if you talk to me, it's switched.
Like, 'cause nothing is Jessica knows my plan. She knows that I'm gonna let her know. So if I don't let her know something's changed, then that gives me time to talk to other people and make sure the plan's still good.
So basically, if if it's changed to Luke,
I will kill you.
just tap me or something. Just touch me, and I'll know. You don't have to make it obvious.
It's just funny because, I trusted Austin and then he betrayed me and he got high on power and now it's like, my, how the tables have turned. I love it. A little dose of his own medicine. I'm a Scorpio and we're very vengeful people. So I'm loving it. I love watching him just sit there and squirm. I get so much pleasure out of it.
He tried to give me his stab story. I don't have anyone because Garrett was my number 1 and he went home.
You know what's funny? It's now you know how we felt.
Yeah,
and
Karma's a bitch.
Karma is a bitch, and I hope she left a big old bite mark on his ass. She left that
on his fine ass, right?
Fine ass.
I think it's gonna be Austin, and I hope people are being true to me. If not, it's whatever. They're just screwing their own game, because then if my 5 vote out me, then it's still 4-3, but that's stupid. So the 5 being me, Devin, Amos, Raymond, and Maddie. It looks like it's them versus Austin, Luke, and Natasha. And so it's gonna be Austin now and Natasha next. And if it was, if Austin had won immunity, then Natasha was gonna go.
So basically, me and Amos were sitting talking, and I said, so where did Austin find that helmet? And he's like, I'll show you, it's back here. We come up, and we found a hidden immunity idol under the helmet that's sitting right fucking there in front of everyone. And I almost thought people were coming, and I'm like, do not blow our cover. So we just found a hidden immunity idol. I have to put it in my sweatshirt now.
That's okay, it's just dangling there.
So we got it in Amos's junk, so
Thank you, I want it back down.
so this is an American Idol, literally an American Idol. Will not be shared with any Canadians, will not be spilled to any Canadians.
This could not have come at a better time.
We about cried when we saw that. So
we just sat here to tell each other for the longest.
okay, so yeah, that is our idol. I don't know when we play it. Should we play it?
I'm gonna double check and see what the
Okay, and then if it's me, I should play it. You should play it on me, and you should look savage as fuck. All I can say is the Survivor gods are looking out for us Americans, and they're not ready for us to be over yet. So, basically, we're not done playing just yet. I mean, I have the clue, but I'm gonna put it in my shoe because they're really stitches. So, I'm gonna put that in my shoe. And that's gonna feel weird, but Survivor gods are looking out for us. So yeah, us Americans are ready to play, and we're not done fighting yet. So that's all I got to say. And they're not gonna take us down without a fight. So that's all I have to say.
All right, welcome to Tribal Council. Let's bring in the members of our jury. We have Craig and Garrett voted off at the last Tribal Council. All right, Raymond, let's start off with you because you have immunity. How did it feel winning immunity, winning that really difficult challenge?
Oh, it feels great for sure. It's my first individual immunity challenge win, and it just feels good to be safe for this tribal council.
Austin, you know, that challenge was pretty tough, but you, Luke, and Natasha decided to just forfeit the challenge at the end and give it to Raymond. Can you just describe why you did that?
I trust Raymond. So, yeah, that's pretty simple.
All right, Luke, for this, tribal council, what are you hoping to have happen after this tribal council in order to, help out your game?
Well, I'm hoping to take the people I trust the most further.
All right, Amos, for this tribal council, there's been a lot of, a lot of talk, I'm assuming, and a lot of conversation. Do you find yourself as a part of these conversations?
Some of it. I think everybody's part of some conversation, but some are more part of than others.
Could you elaborate more on that?
I mean, there's, people that talk, and, there's a couple people that kind of get left behind sometimes, but, it's the game.
Jessica, you were nodding your head while Amos was talking. I'm guessing you agree?
Yeah, I get left out of a lot of conversations, but it's mainly because I know I'm a target every tribals, and so whether I talk to people, this is just me, how I view things. Whether I talk to people or whether I don't talk to people, I get votes either way. So there's no point for me to give them my speech if it's not going to change their mind anyway. So I just let them, fight each other, I guess. That's just how I view it.
Devin, just to finish off this questioning period of the tribal council, how do you think the tribe will react to the vote off?
I'm not sure. It really depends.
Sorry, I got bleaching butt syndrome.
Surprise for some. I mean, of course, it's going to be surprise for some, and elation for others.
All right, just before I let you guys vote. Raise your hand if you think you're going home. All right, we'll see what happens. It is time to vote. Austin, you're up.
You've been a thorn in my side since day one. Please go home.
I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. Alright, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will be asked to leave the tribal council area immediately. I'll read the votes. First vote. Jessica. 1 vote Jessica. Second vote. Austin. We have 1 vote Jessica, 1 vote Austin. Third vote. Jessica. We have 2 votes Jessica, 1 vote Austin. Fourth vote. Jessica. That is 3 votes Jessica, 1 vote Austin. Fifth vote. Austin. That is 2 votes Austin, 3 votes Jessica. Sixth vote. Austin. That is 3 votes Austin, 3 votes Jessica. Seventh vote. Austin. That is 4 votes Austin, 3 votes Jessica. Seventh person voted out of Survivor, the Battle of BC, and the third member of the jury is Austin. Austin, can you get your torch? Austin. Travis vote. Got the right person out because I would have killed you. Swear to you guys all. Don't listen to Devin.
That way, bro.
Devin, I'm not voting for you. Alright. You guys can head back to camp. See y'all later.
I knew I was going out. I was like even putting at myself, but I'm proud of my game. I would have won that. I would have won the whole entire game if they didn't get me out. So I'm happy with what I got. I know I was the best there, so I don't know. I'm kind of pissed. I'm kind of upset, you know. I could have played it way better. Oh well.
No, I agree that Austin's the bigger threat, yeah. But I just felt bad because he basically threw his life on the game away because I asked him to. So.
I just voted out Austin. Austin is out of this game. I just voted out Austin. Like, 1 minute, Austin is in the game and has a chance to win and has voting power. The next minute, he's gone. He's a ghost. He's on the jury.
Hey guys.
Yes, I just want to tell you guys, like, I promised that if they threw the challenge, I'd vote one of you. And I didn't want to
Wait, what?
stab them in the back, so I voted Jessica.
fifth time's not a charm.
I am ecstatic right now. Austin's gone, and I feel like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders. Like, that was my goal, get Austin out. I mean, this sounds really weird to say, but like when you're in a situation like this, like it was almost erotic just to watch him like walk out and leave. Like the satisfaction that I got, that made me a petty bitch, and I don't really care.
Yeah, so sorry for voting for you guys, but like,
No.
I just felt like a dick.
Just the fact that he got so close to me, and then was so quick to turn, and then make me and Jessica and Craig feel like complete utter dog shit on the bottom of his shoe. Just shows his character. It's not very appealing. I've seen what happens when he gets power, and I didn't want him to have a chance to get power, and he almost got it. I had to make them understand, like, he's your biggest threat, but I had an ulterior motive for it. So now my plan is set in motion, and as long as everything goes according to plan, everything will be good.
At this point, I get votes at every tribal, whether I sit here and get a tan and look fabulous or whether I strategize with people. So at this point, it doesn't really matter. I go for the philosophy of if they're not talking game with you, they're talking game about you. And at this point, I don't really care because I'm going to get votes anyway. So, but if my 5 can stick to the plan, then I shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Okay, so the Americans are me and Amos and I. And what most people don't realize is that Amos and I found another hidden community idol before this last tribal, and it is ours as Americans. No, not a Canadian idol, not one we're to share with them. They don't know about it. They don't need to know about it. It's an American idol.
It's just savage how clearly I'm a bitch that won't die and they still keep attacking me. Like, see, I sit here and they still vote for me and I go talk to people and it's still me. So, it's whatever.
This round, there's a 50-50 shot. I'm gonna get votes. I know that, and I'm not too concerned. Whether all the votes go on me because I'm a big threat, I don't know. And Natasha told me earlier that I was a big threat, and I don't know why. So hopefully, I don't go home next round, and we actually stick to another plan, and we get 3 people out in a row that we conspired against. So.
Yeah, that word pops up in my head a lot too, but like, I never say it out loud. I don't know why. Yeah. So right now we're just going into the bush to have some fun with someone who's looking for the idol. So yeah, my tribe voted out Austin. I was very shocked because I thought Jessica was definitely going home. But yeah, everybody else voted for Austin, so he went home. Austin is the bigger threat. Jessica isn't as big of a threat, so you know, it all worked out in the end. And Pink Boys have the majority in the merch tribe. It's unbelievable to think that some small alliance like that can make it all the way like this.
Yeah, so I wanted to have a conversation with Luke beforehand and all that, because it had been like a decent amount of time since we had talked and all that, and you know, I had no idea what was going on, and I just wanted to touch base with Luke, and I didn't have the opportunity to. So I feel good like about things now. I feel like things are back to normal-ish, unless
they're normal. It's Pink Boys moving around in a circle from place to place, rotating.
Yeah. I think my best path going forward, because I think Luke would be just a bad person to vote out next. I think there's a better target I could vote out. I think I should just, honestly, the best move is to get the Pink Boys back together and say, hey, Pink Boys, it's just the same as it's always been. In reality, it's not, because I have serious trust issues with Luke. But on a personal level, it is real. And on a game level, I think it's important for me, just so that maybe I get Luke not to try to take a shot at me in the next round or going forward.
Please, someone's in that tone too. You're just like, yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do it, bro. What are you waiting for? Just do it.
You know, I have Raymond and Maddie who have been voting with me consistently. I have the Americans who have now voted with me correctly at 2 straight tribal councils. And I have Luke and Natasha. You know, they don't have Austin anymore. They have essentially no choice but to band with me. Somehow, someway, I have gone from completely dead in this game to in an interesting spot.
Alright, time to go ask for some playing cards. Yeah. Because I'm kind of bored.
Let's actually do that.
individual reward challenge. You guys are going to be playing for energy drinks and McDonald's. Okay, hopefully that will give you guys more energy to last until the rest of day 5 and for tomorrow, the last day, day 6. Okay, so here's how this challenge will work. We're going to give you each 3 balloons, and we're also going to give you whiteboards and pen. Now, you all did a questionnaire. I'm going to give you guys the question, and you will have to try to guess what the majority answered. If you're correct, you are able to pop someone else's balloon. As soon as you lose all 3 of your balloons, you are eliminated from this challenge. All right. Who do you think the majority voted for the question, who is most likely to win? All right, reveal your answers in 3, 1, 2, 3. The correct answer was Devin. Only Raymond got it correct. Raymond, you say no.
For Tasha.
Tasha, okay, just remove a tape from her. All right, okay.
I really like that.
All right, Tasha, you're down to 2 lives. Next question. Who do you think the majority voted for the question, who is going to get voted out next? All right, reveal your answers in 3, 1, 2, 3. The correct answer was Jessica. Jessica, Maddie, and Amos got it correct. All right, Amos, go pick someone. All right, Amos removes 1 from Jessica. Jessica's down to 2 lives. Matthew, who would you like to remove a life from?
Sorry.
Tasha down to 1 life. And Jessica. Jessica removes 1 from Luke. Luke is down to 2 lives. All right. Who is the worst player in this game? The correct answer was the majority voted for Devin. Only Devin, Natasha, and Maddie got it correct. All right, Devin, go ahead and remove 1 life from someone. All right. Tasha is eliminated from this challenge. Okay, Tasha, you can sit down. Who here is going to be the biggest failure in life? All right, reveal your answers in 3, 1, 2, 3. The majority voted for Jessica.
Yes.
Only Luke got it correct.
Yes.
Jessica is eliminated from this challenge. All right, next question. Other than yourself, who do you want to see win this game? The correct answer was a tie between Amos and Jessica. Only Matthew got the question correct. All right.
Skywalker.
Luke is eliminated from this challenge. Who is the most annoying person in this game? The correct answer was Jessica.
Yes.
Only Amos and Matthew got it correct.
Oh, come on.
Matthew eliminates.
I was trying to make it fair for us, dude.
It's okay, Maddie.
Amos is eliminated from this challenge. Who did the majority vote for the question, who is the GOAT that is being dragged to the end? All right, reveal your answers in 3, 1, 2, 3, reveal. The correct answer was a tie between Tasha and Matthew. Only Matthew got the question correct. And he evens it up. Everyone is at 2 lives. Who here is the most attractive player? The correct answer was Jessica. Only Matthew got it correct again. And he removes the life from Raymond. Raymond is down to 1. Who is the funniest player in this game? Reveal your answers in 3. 1, 2, 3, reveal. The correct answer was Raymond. Devin got it correct. And he eliminates Raymond from this challenge.
You're too funny.
Fair enough.
All right, next question. Who here would vote their own mom out to win this game? Who did the majority vote for?
I did.
All right, reveal your answers in 3. 1, 2, 3. The correct answer was Devin. Matthew got it correct.
I would vote my mom out instead.
This is intense.
I'm sorry.
All right, the next question is, who did the majority vote for the question, who is the hero of this season? All right, reveal your answers in 3. 1, 2, 3. The correct answer for who is the hero of the season was Matthew. Matthew wins the award. Alright, good job, Matthew. You can just stand right here.
Okay.
Alright, so Matthew, you've won a reward, and this reward is McDonald's and energy drinks. However, I would like you to bring one person to come along and join you on this reward.
Right.
Raymond, you've chosen Raymond first. Good job. Matthew, I want you to choose one more person.
Luke.
And Luke. And that is it. You 3 will enjoy energy drinks and McDonald's. You 4, get ready for the immunity challenge. See y'all later.
I think Matt winning, I was kind of proud of him. I knew that he was going to pick the people that he picked because out of the corner of my eye I could see Devin kind of like pointing.
Oh no, I kind of wish that maybe I was picked for the burgers and stuff, but like, because everyone's kind of hungry, but like, we still got bread, so that's okay.
I'm honestly low-key glad I didn't win or get picked because I don't like either of those things that they're having. That's I'd be wasting it.
I don't usually do either one. I don't usually eat McDonald's, but I figure after so long of no food, so.
Well, I just don't like cheeseburgers, so I'd be wasting it.
I feel that Matt winning is good. I feel like he was due for a win. I bet he feels super happy, and congratulations to Matt. The people he chose, I'm not sure why he chose them, but I mean, those are his 2 original Pink Tribe members, and so that kind of makes sense.
Should we go up to like Devin and be like, what do you think? Who would you prefer? We got our 4 easy big boys, right? Boy bad for life.
Yeah, yes, for sure. At this moment, I feel like I'm embracing. I think I'm embodying a sort of, like Tommy from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. There is a final 3 deal between Luke, Ray, and myself. We made a final 3 deal around day 2 at Golden Ears Park, and so far I think we still have the numbers to go to the very end.
All right, let's do a cheers to it.
All right. Cheers. Final 3.
The final 2, I'm actually really lucky to go with anybody at this point between Ray, Maddie, or Devin. I think I have a really good shot against all those people. At this point forward, you can't tell which one of those people is best, but going into the final 5, I want a good assortment of those people with me there.
Chess tonight? Chess.
I gotta get some.
I think the consensus is obviously Jessica, but I have a feeling that before a vote, I think I need to talk to Jessica to make her feel comfortable, because she used to be on my original Chesapeake tribe.
Man, this game just takes you on a roller coaster ride. Like, sometimes you can't see where you're going, so I would call this not a roller coaster ride, but Space Mountain Survivor.
So I had this vision, it's like the final 4, and it's the 4 of us and Maddie and all that. And it's like Survivor's ready, and we all just look at each other, and we'd be given the shit that we've gone through at the beginning, like pre-merge and all that. We just kind of nod, and then we go.
You go in a classic circle.
Something about that means a lot to me.
In my eyes right now, there are 3 winners, and it's me, Devin, or American Girl, and I don't want either of them to win. When Austin left the tribal council after getting eliminated, he gave us a little warning not to trust Devin, and I don't trust Devin at all. I make it seem like I do, but I'm just using him as a shield so that I can get numbers. But as soon as I can, as soon as I have numbers over him, I'm taking him out.
Do you think it's still going to be me and Luke, or like, what do you think the dynamics are going to change now?
Because like, now everything's completely different. There's so many fake alliances with everyone that like I just
really hard to read.
Yeah, it's hard to read. Honestly, it could go either way, and it all depends on who wins the immunity. I just gotta focus on getting the immunity, because I feel like a gun is pointed to my head, and I know I say that a lot, but this time I think I actually do have a gun pointed to my head. So I'm gonna try to plan something so that Devin gets eliminated in the next few rounds, because I'm very uneasy right now, because I feel like I'm the one next, and so this next immunities is do or die.
Alright, welcome to your next individual immunity challenge. Here's how this challenge will work. You guys are going to be answering questions about an event that occurred during the War of 1812. As you can see, this day has been long, tiring, excruciating, boring, and what could possibly be more, relevant than a challenge that involves a history lesson. I'm going to tell you this history lesson. Remember it as well as you can. I'm going to do my best professor voice as well. During the War of 1812, British forces under General Robert Ross overwhelmed American militiamen at the Battle of Bladensburg, Maryland, and marched unopposed into Washington, D.C. Earlier in the day, President Madison had been present at the Battle of Bladensburg and had at one point actually taken command of one of the few remaining American batteries, thus becoming the first and only president to exercise his authority as commander-in-chief. The British Army entered Washington in the late afternoon, and General Ross and British officers dined that night at the deserted White House. Meanwhile, the British troops, ecstatic that they had captured their enemy's capital, began setting the city aflame in revenge for the burning of Canadian government buildings by US troops earlier in the war. The White House, a number of federal buildings, and several private homes were destroyed. The still uncompleted Capitol building was also set on fire. The next day, President Madison returned to a smoking and charred Washington, D.C., and vowed to rebuild the city. James Hoban, the original architect of the White House, completed the reconstruction of the Executive Mansion in 1817. You all have a few minutes to just digest all that information. Here's how this challenge will work. I will ask true or false questions. If you get the question correct, you move on to the next question. Get the question incorrect, you are eliminated. Alright, here is the first question. The War of 1812 officially was fought between the Canadians and the American forces. True or false? I'll repeat the question again. The War of 1812 was officially fought between the Canadian and the American forces. Alright, reveal your answers in 3. 1, 2, 3. The correct answer was false. It is British forces and American forces. That means Raymond, Devin, Matthew, and Amos were incorrect. During this time, Canada was still a part of the British Empire. So Luke, Jessica, and Natasha, you are still in this challenge. Next question. President James Madison is the first and only president to exercise his authority as Commander-in-Chief. True or false? Reveal your answers in 3. 1, 2, 3. The correct answer is true. You're all correct. Alright, the next question. True or false? General Ross vowed to rebuild the city of Washington, D.C. Reveal your answers in 3. 1, 2, 3. The correct answer was false. Luke wins immunity. Come up here, Luke. Congrats, Luke, on winning immunity. Thank you. Put this necklace on properly. All right, head back to your seats.
It's a pretty necklace.
Let's head to Tribal Council. Let's bring in the members of the jury. We have Craig, Garrett, and Austin voted out in the last Tribal Council. All right, Natasha, you know that challenge, it was a pretty different challenge, a history lesson. How did you feel about that?
I thought this challenge was a good challenge in terms of the history of 1812. I definitely wasn't expecting it, and I don't know if anyone else was expecting it either. I don't think they were, and so I think it was a good surprise and also educational for us about our Canadian history.
Awesome. Jessica, you know, this day has been just long, tiring. How do you, how are you still able to find some ways to move your game forward, even though everyone's so exhausted?
I think no matter how exhausted and tired we are, we know that the game ends tomorrow, and we still have to push through even if we're exhausted and tired, and we can't just stop and give up because there's still so much more game to play.
All right, Amos, what is something that you are hoping would happen? I know it's like you don't want to get voted off. I know that's obvious, but there's something specific.
I mean, not really. I mean, so like the goal of Tribal Council is to survive it, so that's the only goal I have.
Matthew, for this Tribal Council, I see 4 guys, originally from Chesapeake. Do you think that might play a role in this Tribal Council?
I believe everybody who has every competitor on this season are all great competitors, and I feel like we believe everybody put up 100% from the very beginning, and I think going forward and how this season will progress, for YouTube viewers. I think it's going to be a roller coaster, which I described as a Space Mountain, because this season is like a roller coaster that you can't even see.
So Devin, what are you hoping to have happen in this tribal council besides not getting voted off?
I mean, I guess just for things to be set up well for the next round and all that, and I guess not to be like dramatically surprised.
How about you, Raymond? How safe do you feel at this tribal council?
I trust my people.
Now the question is, who is your people? And Luke, you know you're safe because you won immunity. Would you consider yourself a history buff? Or are you just a really good listener?
Just a buff in general. So.
He's just buff. I'm just buff. I do like history though. It's one of my favorite subjects when I was in school. So I always found it interesting.
All right. Well, you have immunity. You can give it up if you want, but you don't have to. What is your decision?
I think this looks pretty good, so I'll keep it.
All right. It's time to vote. Natasha, you're up.
Cats are sometimes said to have 9 lives. Unfortunately for you, I think this is your last. Here's hoping the 100th time's the charm.
I'll go tally the votes. If anyone has the hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Can I say something?
Yes.
So we did the challenge earlier today. It's the Pillar Challenge. And I was voted most likely to win, most villainous, most attractive, but also next to go. Obviously I have 5 tribal councils and 16 votes already. So let's see how many I can get today. But I can tell you that I'm not going home this round. So I'm going to play my third idol. Oh yeah, I forgot.
The rules of Survivor states that if a player plays their hidden immunity idol, all votes cast against that player do not count, and the person with the second highest number of votes is voted out. This is in fact a hidden immunity idol. All votes cast against Jessica do not count. I'll read the votes. First vote, Jess, does not count. Second vote, Jessica, does not count. Third vote, Jessica, does not count. Fourth vote, Jessica, does not count. Fifth vote, Jessica, does not count. Sixth vote, Jess,
does not count. We are at 1 vote left. The 8th person voted out of Survivor, the Battle of BC. And the 4th member of the jury is... Natasha. Natasha, you can come get your torch. Natasha, Travis spoken. Time for you to go. All right, you guys can head back to camp. You will have 2 hours for your next immunity challenge.
Okay, so I was expecting that to happen, and it wasn't a surprise to me because of the hints and stuff that I kept on getting from other people, and I'm not actually sad that I lost. I'm really happy that I made it this far, and I think this was a huge confidence booster for me to like overcome challenges and to know what I can do in life. And so I'm actually really happy right now, and yeah, I'm super excited, and I'm hoping that Matt wins. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not, but I told Devin to look after him, and then I also tried to get Raymond and Luke to be on his side as well. And yeah, it's been an amazing journey, and I definitely recommend for any of you guys who are watching to try out Survivor Canada. Whoever wins, give that $500 to Amos's tooth, because he's gonna need it. And yeah.